Reaction now to President Biden's controversial pardon for his son Hunter. It continues to pour in from lawmakers on both sides of the political spectrum. Many are criticizing the move, saying just a few months ago, President Biden said he wouldn't pardon his son. NBC senior White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez has the latest.
This morning, while President Biden is on a 3-day trip to Africa, the firestorm over his full and unconditional pardon of his son is growing, even among some Democrats.
And as a member of Congress, I'm pretty angry because it's going to be incredibly important that political leaders of both parties stand up for the independence of the Department of Justice.
It is discouraging that he has now gone back on his word on that.
For months, the president and his team had repeatedly insisted Hunter Biden would not be pardoned.
And I will not pardon him.
We've been asked that question multiple times. Our answer stands, which is no.
But NBC News has learned he had discussed it with some of his closest aides, at least since his son's conviction in June. That's according to two people with direct knowledge of the discussions. They also said it was decided at the time that the president would publicly say he would not pardon his son, even though doing so remained on the table. The White House now denying that reporting, reiterating the decision was made this past weekend.
If it was my son, I'd pardon him too. But here's what I didn't like. Don't lie to us. Don't tell us you're not going to do it and then do it.
The president writing that he believes in the justice system, but also believes raw politics infected this process. The blanket pardon covers not only Hunter Biden's felony convictions on firearms charges and tax evasion, but also includes any offenses dating back to January 2014, months before he joined the board of a Ukrainian energy company, while his father was vice president.
Joe Biden, for 50 years in public office, has always pridefully boasted about his word as a Biden. And I guess we now know that his word as a Biden is trash.
While Republicans slammed it, Independent Senator Joe Manchin said as a father he would have done the same, but he suggested another pardon.
What I would have done differently, and my recommendation as a counsel would have been, why don't you go ahead and pardon Donald Trump for all his charges and make it, it had gone down a lot more balanced.